after waiting here for an hour and a half, I don't think there's anybody out here in the audience that would say that they haven't been irritated by all these closed session meetings. I mean, if anybody thinks otherwise, you're okay with correct me, but it's irritating, and it's almost bordering on inconsiderate of the people here who want to address the city council. I really think that something should be done about that, along with the birthdays. I don't know how many people love the birthdays and going out and eat cake, but there's people that are coming here specifically to address the city council on the issues that matter to them. And I think that a lot of people think that priority should be given to hearing the citizens' concerns. Okay, we shouldn't have to try to convince the city council that what we have to say is important. The city council should prove to us that what we have to say is important by putting us first, and that's first in line, and cutting out all this extra stuff that could take place before the meetings or after the meetings. I don't see an impending reason why we have to have these closed sessions during the meeting. If we're hiring lawyers, those lawyers are based on appointments. On schedules, on dates, specific schedules and dates. Let's set those dates to before the meeting or after the meeting. It's very simple. So just like Councilwoman Lambert brought up a resolution or some discussion about the notification of the residents, I ask that you strongly consider doing something about this, because it's irritating, and this is moving away from openness, transparency, getting the community's input. It's going the other way, so I think it's very important. It's a priority for everybody here.
Mr. Vargas, I probably have seen you 5 times in 17 years. You just got involved, and we know. Okay, so let us correct.
I think it's a little bit more than 5 times.
Okay, well let us correct you. The council meetings used to start at 7 o'clock, and they started at 7, and the prior council used to have their closed sessions. We were able to change it, Mrs. Lambert, myself, and I think Ms. Ainsworth, to start council meetings at 6 o'clock so we could have our closed sessions from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So you have to understand history. So we did change it. They're not closed sessions all the time. The problem happens is now during labor negotiations or some lawsuits, it's easier for us to get in with a refreshed mind or with staff to get through these, and sometimes they last 5 minutes. So we understand your demands and your wants and your wishes. I had a total of 4 or 5 cards tonight, and what we do is we do service the public. I think we do a very good job. For you to constantly come up here and critique and criticize the city council is kind of like disrespectful to us. So we are taking care of business. They're not closed sessions every meeting. Unfortunately, there is some items that we have to take. So we did change it a long time when council meetings used to be on Monday nights. We changed it to Tuesday nights to give the council an opportunity to read their council packet, because we would show up here on Mondays and half the council would say, well, I couldn't read it over the weekend, so we changed it, and we changed it. So between 6 and 7, this body had chosen to do our business. Well, 90% of the time, if you check some facts, the only time we have closed sessions is usually once a year, because we start negotiations, and that's not every council meeting, or if we're being sued or something. So please respect what we are doing, because we are providing a service to the public. We're making the city a better place. We're creating it. So I apologize if it's an
And Mayor, you did take up about a half minute of my 5 minutes, so I'd like to respond to what you just said, is that whenever I come to speak and when anybody comes up here with any ideas to give to the city council, don't refer to them as criticisms. It's positive feedback that only helps you as city council members and mayors, and the mayor, to do your job better.
Okay, thank you.
And if you are open to that, that's great. But if you want to refer to what people have to say as criticism,
No,
I think a lot of people would differ with you on that.
I'm talking to you right now.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there anyone else who wishes to? Anyone? Seeing no one, oral communications is closed, so ordered. Item